Okay, family. This is your man, General Seti, Black Power. Now, I've been lying to the family for a long time. Okay, now, I've been full of shit, family. When you think about how much I talk about Africa and Black Power, yet and still, I won't take my black ass home, family. See, I always talk about Africa from the Americas. Why is it you think that I'm always talking about Africa, but I don't leave? See, I am an agent, family. Me, Shaka, Sonetta, Polite, we all agents, family.
America deals with Canada. America deals with the Central American aspect, Mexico, Cuban, they got Panama, they got Colombia, then they deal with the southern part of America where you have Venezuela, Brazil, you have all of these lands. All of these places in these continents have nations, and they all have a nationality, and just like Ethiopian, they have a nationality. African American is being denationalized, and I need you guys to recognize the denationalization in it, because the continent cannot give you a nation. You have a nation within the continent. So we are being denationalized to a high level. We're being called black, we're being called African American, we're being called Negroes, we're being called colored, we're being called minorities, and we need to be called Aboriginal. We need to be called the original people of this landmass. Negroes being called colored, we being called minorities, and we need to be called Aboriginal. We need to be called the original people of this landmass. Who you are? You are the Native American. You are the Native American. You are the Native American.
What has it done for the Australian Aboriginal? What has it done for the Australian Aboriginal to be called an Aboriginal? Has it done?
That's real.
I want to ask this question. I want to ask this.
You said,
What did it do for the Aboriginals? But what has it done to not be?
We got to get back to the sisters and the brothers.
no, please don't.
But what does it not? What does it do for them not being recognized for who they are?
Let's get it. Let's go back to. Let's go back to.
We gonna chop that up right now.
No, we gonna chop it up.
Well, it is about chopping it up. Either it's correct or it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get it.
So, at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I have no problem with black people in this land claiming Aboriginal status. It's not a secret that the very first people in this land were black people. That's not a secret. You can look on the cover of Scientific American and it says the oldest Americans, and they've already done all of the archaeological and anthropological research and osteological research to show that the very first human beings in this country were black people. That's not the argument. Being the first in this land does not mean that we are original to this land. Don't confuse the arguments, because if you confuse the arguments, then you're going to confuse everything. You're going to be lost. Your compass, your GPS compass is going to be way off. So the point I'm making is this. It doesn't matter if you're talking about the Arapaho, the Winnebago Sioux, the Cheyenne, Romanoes, any of those people. I'm very well acquainted with those people. And I'm well acquainted with the people that came before them in this land. The pyramid builders, the mound builders throughout Mississippi. So I'm very, whichever ones you want to name, the Seminole, the Black, doesn't matter which ones you name. The point that I'm making is that even those people came from someplace else before they was here. So don't come at me with that we are original to this land, because that's some bullshit. We are the first people in this land, but we're not original to this land. We are original to that continent over there, Africa. Africa.
Are you an African, brother?
I answer that in 2 seconds. Yes. Period. In the discussion.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that. The use of the term and its current use divorces the indigenous peoples of that particular continent from having the power to define themselves as an indigenous people who are diverse away from other groups on that particular continent. Also know that that's a colonial term that at some point was imposed upon indigenous people through Afrikaans. That
bro, you get a high five on that one, bro.
And we identified.
This is the man. I'm telling you right now. I co-sign that.
Who has the oldest culture, Africa or the Americas?
Listen.
And this is from Dr. Tutan.
No. See,
Dr. Tutan asked me to ask you the question.
See, that's why I write books. That's why I write books. That's why I write books. See this book right here? What does this talk about? The lost Aboriginal heritage of so-called Negro African American, resolving the historical, political, and economic identity crisis. See, now, the reason why political and economic identity crisis. See, now, the reason. Don't get mad at me for saying this, because I've been to these places. The oldest pyramid and largest pyramid in the world is in America. It's the oldest pyramid and largest pyramid in the world is in America. It's 40 acres. I'll give you an idea. The Pyramid of Giza, and you who've been, you know this, or you studied it. When you went, you saw it. It's 13 acres. This pyramid that I'm talking about is 40 acres at its base. 40. I'm a different kind of scholar. The pyramid is called the Pyramid of Cholula. All right? There's another one that was discovered called the Pyramid of Mirador. All right? The Pyramid of Mirador is larger than Cholula. Yeah. Like, stop playing with me. All right? The civilization was called She. The She civilization has been vetted by scholars like Dr. Clyde Winters, who did his best job he could with the information that he had. And he helped us, who came later, improve upon it. The She we call Olmec.
Clyde's done a lot of work. Yeah.
We call Olmec. All right? And the Olmec are portrayed as a group of African people who sailed into the Americas and founded a civilization in what is the lower part of the Yucatan in Mexico.
Right.
Sorry, stop. Let's read what the Olmec said. Let's not impose something on them.
Right.
The Olmec don't say they came from anywhere. In fact, you can go to Mexico like I did and go outside of Mexico City and go to a province called Guerrero where you got brothers and sisters with afros, and you ask them what their people teach about where they come from. To the world.
There's a lot of black people in Mexico.
Yeah, absolutely.
Black people, afros, black.
Absolutely. So, to the world.
There's a lot of black people in Mexico.
Yeah, absolutely.
Black people, afros, black.
Absolutely. So, but we built pyramids because pyramids are very sacred, and because pyramids have geological impact on the earth. So, the oldest pyramids that I know of on the planet are in what is now called Mexico.
Okay. Now that I got you,
but everywhere before they got here. It doesn't matter what part of the planet you name. We were everywhere. That's not a secret. And whatever mutations we went through to become something else, then that's what it was.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That I'm original to this land. I am not original to this land. I'm original to that land below the equator. You understand? That I'm original to this land. I am not original to this land. I'm original to that land below the equator. You understand? All of those bone sequences are found only in Africa, Olduvai Gorge and further south.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
DJ Drama, fuck these niggas up. That's how I know. That's how I know.
If you can think it,
that's how I know. That's how I know.
You can do it.
That's how I know. That's how I know. That's how I know.
I just had that feeling.
That's how I know. That's how I know. That's how I know. That's how I know.
Just knew I wasn't like the rest of them.
That's how I know. That's how I know.
Gangsta Brazil.
I seen it, I thought it, I dreamt it, I said it, I did it, I made it, I taste it, I love it, I need it, I want it, more of it, I feel it, I'm godly, I'm gutter, I'm genius, I'm probably cheese grits at 4 seasons, fresh squeezing, no stresses, no reason, toast champagne to achievements. I think we should dive off the deep end. I'll take you on vacation every weekend. Look, I'll be up at 6, niggas sleep in. I'll be at the Ritz pumping G.